Oh, get the radio off. Good morning, guys. Just let me put you straight. There you go. So today we're just having a little look around Redruth and Camborne. And just see what's out and about. I wasn't going to do a video today, but because of yesterday's, I am going to swear a little slightly here. Yesterday's piece of crap. I'm kind of trying to make up for it today with a, an extra video. So yeah, let's hope the phone doesn't cut out today. I think it was cutting out yesterday because of memory issues. Because I looked on the memory, and there was like 6 other videos on there that I hadn't deleted. So yeah, I think that was the problem. That'll happen. To quote Burnt Peanut, yep, that'll happen. But yeah, I don't think it was an overheating issue because the phone wasn't that hot. So the biggest issue on this video for me today is probably going to be me, because I'm operating on 2 hours worth of sleep. Yeah, didn't really sleep well last night. There's a guy in a black BMW behind me, I'm sure, who's gonna show me how big his modules are, despite the fact of being in an ancient BMW, even older than my car. Got a dog anchored out the window. I'm sure dogs eventually are going to evolve to learn to drive, because they love cars, don't they? They love hanging their heads out the windows. I can see him behind. He's loving it. Can't get over how quickly they put that estate up on the left over there. Pretty bad news for any kids that has moved in with their families there, because they're straight across the road from the school. Oh, no, not good. I don't know if we'll do Patrice today. We might. I'll see how I feel after Camborne. But I mean, it's just going to be a ton of people on the beach, basically. So I suspect just after this roundabout, this guy is going to prove some kind of point, as they always do. He's got his hand on his head, resting on the window, fully wound down window sill thing, as if I'm kind of like holding him up and boring him. In your ancient BMW. There he goes, there he goes. Time to prove a point. Cool, mate. Do your thing. Thank you, that's me. See, if you've got a little engine, hey, don't go. This guy is letting everybody out, and he doesn't realise that behind him He's holding up the entire roundabout. What a numpty. That is a British euphemism for idiot. Numpty. See, she's like the Millennium Falcon. She may be old, but she's got a few surprises left in her. Right, so I think we'll go the usual route up through Mount Ambrose. We're going to go right at the roundabout, down past my old mate's Malcolm's place. Under the viaduct, and then off to Campbell. I got a sneeze coming. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Oh. Would have been a nice day to go out Falmouth, but Friday, traffic. Yeah, it would be quite busy out there, I'd imagine. It's quite busy today on the roads for traffic. Traffic. I've just been to Morrison's, and I don't know if I'm out of touch or anything like that, but there's always this lady, and I use the term lady because she looks quite young for her age. Long, straight blonde hair, very pretty, and she always keeps looking. I wouldn't call it staring, but looking whenever I go in. Now, I've got to admit, I'm no Michelangelo, but for some reason she keeps looking, and I'm trying to fathom out whether she's kind of like into me or not. I don't know. Kind of been out of the loop for quite a while. But yeah, that's one thing men fear the most is rejection. You know, you pucker the guts up to go and ask somebody out on a date, and then you get shot down in front of half the superstore. I don't know. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was watching a YouTube video, a couple actually, about modern cars. My God, I would not buy a modern car. I'm happy with what I have here. They showed that a lot of these cars are failing, funnily enough, just after the warranty's expired. Funny that, isn't it? You know, a lot of them have, like, they call it glass cockpit, where there's no dials, it's just all screens, and on there you'll get like Spotify, YouTube, you know, stuff like that, Netflix, I don't know why, because, you know, what are you doing watching TV while you're driving? You know, you should be driving. But anyway, when you first get the car, that comes as a package, free. But after 90 days, that turns into a subscription. And on some of these cars, your heated seats, your aircon, that comes under the 90-day warranty, and you have to subscribe to have aircon or heated seats. I nearly said heated seats. Isn't that incredible? Some of these cars, up around the sunshade, there's a small camera observing you. And they said that if you have your eyes shut for more than 4 or 5 seconds, the car shuts itself off and automatically, well, it auto brakes and then shuts itself off. Isn't that incredible? And then you have to ring the service centre up for them to restart it. Like back there, I sneezed. You cannot sneeze with your eyes open because you look like a nutter. But, you know, what if the camera saw that and then shut the car down? There was another make, it was, I think it was America, GMC. And a lot of the car's oil pans, my oil pan, is made of metal. And the oil filter sits higher up in the engine. So that when you change your oil, you change your filter and you get a new filter to filter out any contaminants in the oil. Yes, I'm doing 22, seriously. Honestly. And yeah, they've built this into the oil pan so that every oil change you have to have a new oil pan. Hiya, Malcolm. You right, mate? And but not only that, the oil pan is now made of plastic. Plastic! I've had plenty of instances where I've gone over like a sleeping policeman, and they're the narrow ones, you know, there's one on either side of the road, and my wheels go either side of it, and my sump scrapes, my oil pan scrapes it. Can you imagine if that's plastic? Yeah, they just can't help themselves, can they? They refuse to queue. So if you scrape that, you're gonna plastic it. You're gonna crack it. It's just crazy. You know, if I had a Tesla, I'm not bad to anyone who has a Tesla. All power to you. If you like that kind of thing, great. But if you want to operate the heater or the aircon, don't you have to go into a sub-menu? If you want to open the glove box, you have to go into a menu system. And it's not just the Teslas, it's all these electric cars, or cars with these screens in. And when I'm driving along, I've got my revs, my fuel, my coolant level, you know, if the engine's running, cool, hot, whatever. All I have to do is look down from the road and I can see them at a glance instantly. If I have a giant screen, a giant iPad to one side, I've got to take my eyes off the road, look across, and then check everything out. Heaven forbid if I have to interact with anything on the go. I know it sounds like I'm having a right rant here, but my God, I just found it incredible that they're building cars this way these days. On some brands, they're removing the dipstick and the filler cap. How amazing is that? They're removing the dipstick and the filler cap. So you can't top the car up with oil, and nor can you check the oil level. You have to take the car in. That's bonkers. Bonkers. That's crazy. Like I've always said, even if I won the lottery or came into a large amount of money somehow, my YouTube channel suddenly takes off and goes crazy, I will never ever buy a brand new car. Never. I'm just not going to put myself up for all the stress and just shoddy build quality that these cars have. I know it's probably cost me a few subscribers because maybe you own a new car, or you know, you've got an electric car. You know, I mean, the second-hand electric car market is practically non-existent because nobody wants to buy them. Who wants to buy an electric car with 100 miles range on it? I don't know. I think, and I heard it somewhere, that they're thinking of scrapping the 2035 diesel petrol engine thing altogether and just staying with it. The world isn't ready for electric yet. There isn't the infrastructure for it, and even in America, they said there isn't enough stations to charge at. And when you find a station, there's a queue down the road for half a mile for people queuing up. There was one guy there. He was about 2 hours away from home. It's America, so he's got a long way to go. And he says he has to wait another 45 minutes. This was at night time, early morning, for the car to get fully charged so he could get home. Incredible. Come on, let's make this quick. Do you know what? I might have a quick little look down Patrice. A mate of mine bought one of these houses along here. I think it was a little bit further back actually. Really small inside. No good if you're tall. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I couldn't stand up straight in there, to be honest. Yeah, Brian, it's really nice. I like this. It's cool. I mean, it was right for Brian and his girlfriend because they were both like around 5 foot, you know. I don't know why people are beeping. You can only go when you can go. I'll let you go, but I don't want to be the one that gets beeped at. Have a little drink. Oh, what's the temperature? 22. I think it's going to get a little bit hotter this afternoon. Whatever it is you're doing, guys, I hope you're making the most of this. I mean, I said to my my brother the other day, I think we're going to have to go from a nation that don't use air conditioning to a nation that do. Because our houses aren't built for this. They're designed to keep the warmth in. I mean, after I've paid for my car tax at the end of this month, I'm going to invest in a portable air conditioner that removes 1200 BTU, which is quite a bit. And then we can use that to keep the house cool. But, you know, I mean, if it's getting hotter and hotter every summer, you know, what's going to happen? We're going to have to enclose our cities in air-conditioned domes. Yeah, let's have a look down for truth. Then we can go on to Campbell. I'm going straight on, sir. Up your bottom. When I get out of Red Truth, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause you, because otherwise it's just country lanes, you know, just a little bit boring. And then I'll unpause you when we get to Patrice. Just basically to save a little bit of memory. I know I've got like 100 gigs to play with, but still, you don't want to waste any. I'm going to go back the other way. Gotta admit, I'm weathering this summer a lot better than what I thought I would. That's probably because I've lost a little bit of weight, and let's face it, fat and heat don't mix. So yeah. Right, I'm going to pause you guys. I'll see you again down for truth. And we're back. I thought I'd start the video along here. It's quite pretty along here. Quite pretty. I mean, of course, when you're talking about new cars, nobody wants to buy them. And of course, this is going to push the price of second-hand cars up. I just, I kind of wonder how much. By no means this is going to be my last car. I'm going to be on this world quite a bit longer yet. I aim to anyway. 29. I'm not breaking the law for once. What happened to my voice? Oh my god. Yeah, so my next car I think will be an older Toyota. Maybe a Camry, if you can get them over here, I don't know. I'd love a reconditioned Supra, Toyota Supra. Tasty. They even second hand they reach quite a high price. I mean, you can buy a new one, but basically it's a rebadged, rebodied BMW Z3. It's not very good. I mean, you sit in it and you're sat behind a BMW wheel. There's a BMW dash with BMW switches. If it was when you rev it, there's a quiet, If it was a proper Toyota, every time you revved it, it would be fizzing and banging and popping at the back, It would be the thing would be alive, All these weird switches and dashes and dials. There we go, 15 feet wide Audi. I got nothing against them, it's just why do they have to make Audis so wide? I sat in one once, it was a friend of mine, and I honestly felt like I needed a walkie-talkie to talk to him on the other side. It's like, where are we going now? Right, see how busy it is down here. van driver. They're either one way or another. They're either breaking the warp 9 barrier, or they're driving along at 5 miles an hour. You know, it's very strange creatures. It looks dead. Oh, hang on, I think he's going to stop in the middle of the road. Take a look at the beach. Probably, maybe packed, I don't know. Let's have a quick look back. No. Couldn't see anything. I'd be a bit early yet. Oh dearie, dearie me. Oh yeah, there are a few people on the beach. I was riding up here one day, and roughly where that Honda was, over the hedge, upturned on, wheels sticking up in the air, was a Land Rover. What is the point? I just don't see the point of going slow and then bombing off. I don't know. Some people are totally selfish when they drive. They think they're the only people on the road. They don't know why I said they're all posh. But I did there. Right, going down past 80. Putting on that accent that other channel doesn't like. Oh god, that hurt my throat. So when the football was on, and the one match, the England versus Argentina match that I forced myself to watch, I realised how completely different footballers are from rugby players. You know, a rugby player will get like his head smashed in, his jaw is hanging off, and he's like, oh, it's alright, I'll run it off. And then you'll get like this footballer gets the slightest of tackle, and you know, barely any contact, and he goes down, he rolls around on the ground clutching his shin. How you spoiled my makeup! Ah! And it's like, oh my god, dude, please, he barely touched you. What am I going to do now? You have incapacitated me. Right, off to Camborne. Round the back roads. Alright, just going to make this a slightly extra longer video, guys, by going out to Camborne. You know, for the ones that did watch the partial video yesterday where I'm going along and then it just suddenly cuts out, I thank you so much for watching that. You know, you didn't have to. It did generate quite a few views, and I think I actually even got another subscriber, which is incredible. But yeah, thank you so much. Just shows what a wonderful crowd I've got on my channel. You're all bloody legends. was behind you earlier. So what we'll do is we'll head out to Camborne. I'm going to attempt to drive through the centre of Camborne. I know that's probably going to be my downfall and a big mistake. And we'll come out at the top, head towards South Crofty, past Tesco's. So I'm visualising this in my mind. And I'll probably end the video there, guys. Careful planning needed for this. Oh, they're a learner, right, fair enough. Okay. I thought it was just somebody sat there planning their next move on the junction. Which way am I going to go? Left or right? Which way am I planning to go? This way, I think. I'm sure Camborne's this way. Oh, allergies. Luckily, they haven't been so bad this summer. They haven't been too bad. Yes, nice and cool. I will be glad once I've got the aircon regassed in here. I will be glad. As you know, I used to use it all the time, even in winter. You know, my face would be frozen, but I'd still use it. And I just like being cold. I don't know, because I'm a bit strange that way. It's like at night, I cannot sleep unless I haven't got any cold air blowing on me. That's why I have a big 16-inch fan blowing on me. I mean, I don't know why last night, because I had my fan going. I just didn't know why I couldn't get off, you know? I perhaps might want to say that in a different way, actually. Go to sleep. Yeah, but hopefully I won't have the same trouble tonight. It's even hotter tonight than it was last night, so yes. I mean, you can get all these sleep aids like Nitol and stuff like that, but I don't like taking tablets just to go to sleep, you know, even if they are herbal. What we'll do, normally you can tell when town is non-traversable. If you're coming up to it and there's just a load of traffic coming up to it, then you know excuse me, that town is going to be packed, and either lots of traffic, someone offloading a truck or something, or roadworks. They're practically on the other side of the road at that point. Right, so what we'll do, we'll give ourselves a little run up. We'll go down where this learner's going. Oh, lovely cool air on my face. So this way we can see ahead of us a little bit of a distance to. There's a ton of traffic. Oh look, they've resurfaced it. Smooth. Oh yeah, I can feel my wheels peeling off the tarmac. You can see it is wet. I'll end up here. Nice. Pity they couldn't do more roads like that. Came here yesterday, gave my car a jet wash, and luckily it's still looking reasonably clean. Sounded like a gunshot then somewhere, but hey ho, it is Camborne, I wouldn't be surprised. Should the phone last to the end of the video, I think this will be a decent video. Well, the traffic isn't looking too bad. Green light. God, bloody hell. Seatbelt's choking me then. I mean, we can commit, because if there was a lot. That's a new Pelican crossing there, because either that or they moved it from down there up to here. The town's looking good actually. They didn't do that drain back there, did they? Now, are you going to cross? No, you're not. Sounds like my neighbour's around somewhere. It's not too busy. A couple of stores shut down. I love it when people are walking up to a Pelican, they'll be walking as they're going to walk straight past it, and then they'll go, no, sorry, I'm going to cross it really. It's kind of like, no, okay, alright, yeah, okay then. Ooh. I don't know what kind of involuntary noise that was. Ooh. Oh, look, another Pelican crossing. I don't know why they call them Pelican crossings. Pelicans aren't black and white, are they? probably completely wrong. Not sure if there's going to be a video next week, guys, because literally all of my cash next week is going towards car tax. So there might be a gap next week, but there will definitely be a video afterwards the week after. So yeah, apologies for that, but have to have car tax. No car tax, no car. That's the way it works. Are you going to let me know where you're going, or have I got to... Right, you're going down there. Okay. Obviously where that guy comes from, telepathy is a real thing. Change, please. Thank you. Look at that. Traffic light gods, all kind. Nice. We'll get onto the South Crofty Road, and I will bid you adieu, guys, till a week from now. Love making people run. It's the British thing, isn't it? He didn't have to run, but he felt like he was holding me up because I let him cross, so he ran. It's that British politeness. I love it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, just because the sun is shining, it is still a wacky world out there. So look after yourselves. I'll see you in a week's time. Enjoy the sun, guys, and remember, don't get too much of it. See you guys.